let's make lemonade. Okay, let's go to work.
That's the signal! Go, 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 go! It's beautiful! Mother Nature just pissed her pants, dude!
Wake up and hit the ground running. It's The Rush, presented by Willis Auto, with Travis Justice and Ross Peterson bringing you raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic talk about sports, life, and everything else that matters. No filtered, no fluff, just The Rush.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive and Willis Infinity. Big offers on their most popular SUVs. Get 0% financing for 60 months on the QX80 Sport and Autograph models, and 0% for 60 months on QX60 Sport and Autograph models. Start your buying journey at willisauto.com. If you're listening on the audio stream at therushradio.com, the Rush Radio Android app, or the TuneIn app, thank you so much. A lot of people watching on YouTube this morning. Thank you so much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and give this video a like. Leave your comments in the comment section like many of you already are. You can call the show at 515-517-2303 and follow us on all our social media channels. Ross Peterson, you've got a friend in the studio with you this morning. That's brand new addition right behind you.
Dude, I put that up there yesterday.
I didn't even notice it yesterday. I did not notice it yesterday.
I put it up there because somebody said something. They were like, hey, put the Joker up. So I went and got it and threw him up there. He was up there for the last segment yesterday.
Oh,
I didn't take him down. So
because I was looking directly into your eyes. I was gazing into you, and you mesmerized me, and I had my man crush on you.
They look at me, and then they go, I got to figure this out. What the hell's going on with that dude's head? What? And then they just stare at me, and they go, what?
So what is the story behind the Joker? Because I know Ken Payne made a joke about it yesterday, about putting it in the car or something. Where did you get that?
That's a fun story. All right, I don't think I can. All right, when I bought this house 25 years ago, the dude that lived across the street, and he doesn't live there anymore, okay, was a guy by the name of Anders Slavenik. You don't know that name. Most people don't know that name, but some people know that name. He was the original lead singer of Slipknot. Before they brought in Corey Taylor, Anders was their lead singer. And then he was a lead singer of a lot of other bands for a while. But I mean, like, hardcore. Slipknot was crazier. And then Corey Taylor came in and was like, hey, guys, we gotta kind of calm this thing down a little bit and direct it. And then they became world famous. But Anders was my next door neighbor. He was an awesome next door neighbor. He was a great guy. But Anders had, when he moved out, he had a whole bunch of really fun stuff. And that was one of the things that I got. He gave Eli some really cool, like, fossil rocks and things like that. He had a sweet ass Halloween party one time.
Well, for the way those guys dress up on stage, I can see how sweet it would be. Yeah. So was Anders, and I'm just curious because I'm not a big Slipknot fan.
Yeah.
Was Anders like did he start Slipknot, or who was he? And did he just remove himself?
Well, he was removed.
Okay.
He was the original lead singer. And I don't know how it happened, if they had a manager that came in and said, hey, we should really put this Corey Taylor guy in. I don't know how that happened. I mean, obviously it was a great thing for Slipknot. Corey came in and that band absolutely exploded. But the reason I was a little bit cautious there for a second was because people would literally come to our neighborhood.
Oh, it was like, let's go. It was like the paparazzi coming by just to see the lead singer. You know what I'm talking about.
It was like but they were maggots. That's what they call their fans, right? I remember we had one girl at the radio station once who was pretty goth, and she was a huge Slipknot fan. And I told her, I was like, oh, I know Anders. She's like, what? I go, yeah, he's my next door neighbor. She's like, you have to tell me where you live. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, so that's Rev knew right away what I was talking about. I mean, I wonder if I've told Rev that before. He may have known that information. already. But yeah, the great guy, and that's where that came from. So then it sat around here at the house for a long time. And then when things started to happen in my life that I wasn't reacting very well to, I became kind of a joker type of kid. I'd show up at the radio station some days not in a good mood. Didn't like life, didn't like people, didn't like the things that were happening. And rather than keeping that Dr. Jekyll, rather than keeping that Dr. Jekyll thing, I would go into Mr. Hyde. And so he kind of became a symbol. I put him in the corner of my office, and
he was your alter ego.
He was kind of my alter ego. I'd kind of look up every now and again and go, evil doesn't have to have a reason.
Now, I got to be honest with you. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit because it's like really lifelike. And it's like I see this thing looking at me. It's like, okay, it's like it's coming after me. I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
By far the best Joker, right?
Yes.
I mean, like, you go back and look at what Jack, when Michael, that's just cartoonish and it's stupid. That was dumb. He was fantastic.
So who's played Jack Nicholson kind of set the stage. He was like those Hawkeye flame uniforms. You know, Jack Nicholson was the apex of the Joker, right?
Yeah. Very good point. Right.
And then what's his name? He's dead now. I keep forgetting who that is. Who played
Heath
the
Ledger?
Joker? Heath Ledger.
Guy is Heath Ledger. Yeah.
And then did Joaquin Phoenix play the Joker? Has he played the Joker?
Yeah. That movie was called The Joker.
Okay.
I never saw that one.
Okay. Yeah, but I would agree with you. I think Heath Ledger was the best Joker. And he got into the part. Let's just put it that way.
He was
got
good.
Really into the part. It's funny. I did Tyler Kluver kept me up late last night. I did about an hour and a half podcast with Tyler Kluver on the Washed Up Walk-Ons last night.
Yeah.
And he was totally fascinated by us and how we're able to do 2 hours every single day. I mean, he's just like, I don't understand how you guys can do this every single day. I said, well, we've been doing it for 20 plus years, right? So I go, Tyler, it's probably going to upset you that I could probably do 2 hours in my sleep. Now, I don't like doing a radio show by myself. It was just, and I've done single shows before. Those suck. It's when you can have conversations like this. But Tyler, this is how we do 2 hours every day. We'll do 15 minutes on the Joker. Okay, that's how you kill time and have a little bit of fun. You know, I was mentioning yesterday, Ross. I went and got it. This is the book I'm talking about.
And the crowd goes wild.
The crowd goes wild.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you. There's two of those. There's two series. There's a gold one as well. Did you get the gold one?
And the fans roared.
And the fans roared. I had both of them. I took them to the radio station so that we could use them as use the audio from them if we wanted. And they're either still there or somebody stole them, which normally is what happened to stuff at the station. Yeah.
And the crowd goes wild is by far the best one because I was kind of going through
It's the first one.
Did you know there was a third? There is a third?
I didn't know that. I don't think.
Now, this is very niche, but it's Notre Dame football.
Oh, that's not
Echoes.
That's not the same. That's not the same. Mine
I
is
would
closer,
agree with you.
Mine is closer to being a third version, the one about the presidents, my fellow Americans.
Was that by Joe Garner as well?
Find out.
Yeah, because Joe Garner was the one that wrote these and put it together. But these were massive, like coffee table style books and came with 2 CDs with the original audio of what was called on those sporting events. To me, and the crowd goes wild was by far the best. And that has the audio of Babe Ruth calling a shot, Jesse Owens wins 4 gold medals. Joe Louis knocks out Max Smelling. Lou Gehrig says goodbye. Goes all the way from 1932 until 1999. You have the Miracle on Ice in here. North Carolina State upsets Houston. But yeah, I might have to like relive some of these. These were, and I'm never getting rid of these, right? I should never get rid of these.
I mean, you know why I didn't care about going to get mine?
Why?
You can YouTube that.
That's fair. That's fair.
This is not the same guy. This one was done by a gentleman by the name of Michael Waldman, former White House chief speechwriter. Narrated by George Stephanopoulos, forward by David Gergen. This one starts with FDR. Oh, that is not. Is that right? No, that's not right. It says it starts with FDR, but that's not true. It's older than that. Oh my goodness. How's that possible? What?
If you tell me it's Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, I'm going to go, that's not possible.
It must have been, the first couple must not be actual recordings. It has
Just
to be
reenactment?
Has to be. Because the first one is George Washington's first inaugural speech.
Yeah, that has to be a reenactment.
April 30th, 1789. So, yeah, but now I'm curious about how this is, because most of them are the real speeches. Because Jan and I used to use those. Let me see if I can find when the real speeches start. Anyway, this has been a fun one. This has been a fun. Goes all the way up through George W. Bush.
The earliest known recording of a human voice is a 10-second snippet of the French folk song Au clair la lune, recorded on April 9th, 1860. So 1860
well,
is
then, Abraham Lincoln that'd have been the time of Lincoln,
yeah,
right? 1860. He would have been president during that time.
I believe so.
My brain's not working, and I don't have my laptop. When was Abraham Lincoln president?
I can find that out.
You can look it up. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, this has been a cool one. This one is My Fellow Americans, and it's essentially the same thing, except for it is obviously the 43 greatest speeches of U.S. presidents, plus the actual voices of every president since Benjamin Harrison,
whose grandson just died, right? Remember?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had a kid. I think it was Harrison. But Abraham Lincoln was president from March 4th, 1961, until his assassination on April 15th, 1865.
Yeah. Yeah, so we were right. 1860. Yeah. Then a fun one. That the crowd goes wild is good, and the crowd roared or whatever.
Yeah.
And the fans roared. Those are fun. You're right. The first one's way better because it's got all the key stuff in it. I remember the Babe Ruth one's kind of strange. You know what I mean? Because they're not actually and Babe's pointing to center field. He's calling his shot. It was, because there's also rumors that he basically pointed at the pitcher, It's like, this one's coming right back at you.
Yeah, the crowd roared, and the fans roared is like you had the box set. And then everything else that couldn't make it into the original box set got thrown into they're like, hey, we made money off this. We had a good PR tour. Let's go ahead and go through that. But I never thought of the YouTube thing, Ross, that you can go back and get not just the audio, but probably the video of a lot of this stuff. But I like the nostalgia of a book. Makes it a little bit, I can sit there and go, look at that.
You can look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Look at that.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, first time I looked at it in 10 years. But God dang it, I'm not getting rid of it.
Okay, you had those in the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Had it in the house.
I really did think you went to Half Price Bookstore yesterday and bought it.
No.
Okay.
This goes back to when, probably the same thing as you. You're doing radio. They're doing their little tour. They want to be on your show and talk about it. So they send you the complimentary.
No, I
gift.
bought mine.
Oh, did you? Did you? I'm sorry. At $49.95.
That would have been way before I was doing sports radio.
Yeah, because I think these came out in the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I was doing the Todd and Tyler show, and I was doing Big Sports 590 back in that day. And they're like, hey, can Joe Garner come on your show? Sure. We're going to send you a book. All right. And then you're like, oh, this is really cool. Back when we could still use CD players.
Yeah.
That got a lot of traction yesterday. I put that little thing on the social media channels yesterday of the Walkman and the Discman, and so
that
got a lot of traction
conversation yesterday.
The NFL draft starts today, Ross, and it's been announced that Mike Vrabel, the head coach of the New England Patriots, will miss the third and final day of the draft because he is going to seek counseling. Now, this has been the most bizarre story, and we haven't talked about it that much, but it's the Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel photos. Rossini's resigned from her job. Vrabel had the news conference the other day where he didn't specifically talk about it, but said, he's had productive and tough conversations with family members, and they tried to ask him more questions. He didn't answer really anything specific, but then he turns around and says, well, I'm going to miss the third day of the draft because I'm going to seek counseling. Now, the Patriots have 11 picks, and 8 of their 11 picks are on day 3. So, I mean, he's going to miss a significant part of the Patriots draft. Do you think that – I hate to say this. This seems so concocted to me. It seems somewhat disingenuous. And I don't want to push aside counseling because – Lord knows I've had individual counseling. I've had marriage counseling. I've gone through it all. But it just seems like his news conference wasn't good enough for people, so he's going to go seek counseling. Am I being too hard on the guy here? And I'm going through your cynical brain going, this is just...
Yeah, I wasn't sure which part you were saying was because I could have seen my conspiracy brain could see all of it being concocted. But you're saying the part of going to therapy on day 3 of the draft, that's for PR.
Yeah, because
that's for PR. If you felt like I've got to get to therapy to save my family, I've got to get to therapy so that it's not, well, once we get past the important stuff. That's what he's saying. I mean, once we get past the shit that matters, I'm gonna go to this place, and then you guys can quit bothering me about it, okay? But first, football.
I'll be there for the first round. I'll be there for the second and third round. I'm going to miss 4 through 7.
I'm going to miss 8 of our 11 picks.
Call me crazy.
Get out of here with
but
that.
As soon as the photos came out, you probably should have gone to counseling and therapy day after.
I don't even counseling and therapy for what?
Is it marriage counseling? Is it? I mean, he just says, I'm going to seek counseling.
Couples therapy, couples counseling, or is it? I'm being dead. I'm not being rude. I don't know because I'm not following this story at all. Is it sex addiction? Is it like, is there something else that's happening there? I don't know. I do know that if you're an NFL head coach, you're a multimillionaire, you're an NFL player, former NFL player. If you wanted to get help, you'd have got help. It wouldn't be, all right, guys, day 3 of the draft. Just think about what it is that is being told to us there, guys. I got a big problem. I'm going to go get counseling so that you guys, the media, can start to focus on your jobs. And you guys I need help, but not right away. I don't need help on a Thursday or a Friday.
I need it on a Saturday.
I need day 3 help. Counselors weren't available on Thursday and Friday. Their first opening was on Saturday. They couldn't move things around for Mike Vrabel. Couldn't find an available counselor till Saturday. Get the fuck out of here with this nonsense, man. We are treated like we are so stupid. I need to rephrase that. We are so stupid. We are so dumb. We get lied to right to our face, and most of the time we eat it and repeat it. Oh, Mike Vrabel needs counseling. Will miss day 3. Holy cow! What a sacrifice!
That's kind of what it's being sold, right? It's a
exactly
sacrifice.
How it's sold. You're like, hey, 8 of our 11 picks are on day 3. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I just wanted to point that out. Like, that's probably the most important day of the draft for the Patriots, but you'll be there for for day 1 and day 2 where you have 3 picks.
And it will be pitched as like, guys, he's given up the most important day. It must really be he must be taking this very seriously. He's really taking this thing seriously, guys. He's going to miss the 3rd day of the draft to fix his family. Huh? And again, and maybe the thing says, what kind of counseling is it? Is it an addiction thing? Is there some sort of substance? Is he an alcoholic? Is it sex addiction? Is it family therapy? Is it a couples retreat? I don't know, but I do think that it's hilarious that it's like, man, this guy needs some serious help, guys. He's got to get in front of a professional. And we got online, and the portal wouldn't allow us to book the time until Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, he used his insurance card to find the nearest counselor, and this one was available.
Right.
And I'm not making light of counseling and therapy, because everybody in the world should go through some kind of counseling, because it's fun. I think you learn a lot about yourself. You can be retrospective if you take it seriously. But when it just looks like a PR stunt, like, hey, this isn't going away, we've got to do something to wag the dog, should we say. Let's make it look like you're going to miss the draft. So we just need you to go away for a couple days, seek the counseling, and come back a better man. Which
not every,
should.
But by the way, quick clarification: not everybody needs counseling. And another quick clarification: not all counselors are built the same.
Well, that's true. I'll give you that.
Now,
if you get a good one,
if everybody could see the world's greatest counselors and get in, if everybody could see a counselor that helps them, that'd be wonderful. I don't think consistent counseling is a good idea unless it's needed. It's not a good idea to just sit around and talk about your problems all the time. It's not. You got to
do it for 2 hours every day with you. This is my counseling session.
This is different. This is counseling. And if you look at this as counseling, awesome. You're not paying any money for it.
It's free, folks. It's free.
It's fun. It's light. We don't just sit around here and go, okay, Travis, now let's go back and talk about how your dad treated you. Now let's wallow in that misery for a little while. Maybe next time we'll do 90 minutes of wallowing in the misery. That's somebody getting your money. That's somebody squeezing the lemon. I'm sorry to the counselors out there or the people that think that's not counseling. Get out. You know that phrase, go touch grass. Get into life. Get into reality. Go fishing. Go on a hike. Go think about things. Maybe some people don't need to do that. But the idea of like everybody needs to do counseling, everybody should do mushrooms.
Microdoses. But
No. Terrence McKenna hero dose. Everybody should go in and do the 6 ounces. Get after it, man. Not 6 ounces, Jesus.
They'll be tripping.
5 grams. Oh, you'd be crap. Well, we might not come back from that one. Terrence McKenna used to talk about the hero's dose. Do 5 grams of mushrooms and go sit down and go talk to God for a while. Ask him some questions, or her.
Depends on what your brain lets you see.
So, but that sounds silly. If I were to say to everybody should do mushrooms, you'd go, what? No, that's true. That's true. Because really what that's doing is you're lighting a bottle rocket on your personality. And man, if your personality is depressed or your personality is anxious, you're going to go into a weird place. So then you're going to need counseling. But anyway, back to the Vrabel thing. Like, this is what a silly thing. And I hope that on the surface, as soon as you say that, it's like, well, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. He's going to go on a Saturday instead of going on Friday or Thursday or Friday. And why? Because the draft is more important than whatever this is. Then why are you leaving on day 3? For PR.
Does this become a distraction for the rest of the season? Meaning, I mean, you're talking about a team that got to the Super Bowl. I'm not maybe not internally, but if they don't perform like they did a year ago.
Travis, he's already got the out. You can't. Now he's gone to counseling. He's got the out. You can't bring this up. Guys, listen, that's a personal matter. You know, they're HIPAA violations. I can't talk about that, guys. That's a HIPAA violation. I need you guys. Now he's got the out. On Monday, it's not a distraction anymore. Like, dude, and a distraction, dude, we found out there's an international pedophile ring. Nobody gives a shit about it anymore. A distraction, all you got to do is wait 48 hours. People are going to, I had kind of forgot about this thing already. No, it won't. It won't be a distraction. People don't care. This stuff. No, we don't. We don't care about it. It'll go away. On Monday, the story is going to be, what was their draft grade? What does Pro Football Talk say? Where did the Patriots fall? They got a C+. That's what it'll be. Like, we've had a 2-week war that we won in the first hour that's going into its third month. How often have we talked about a war? Oh, it's not a war. I'm sorry. The conflict, the operations. It's not a war because we won it in the first hour. After we obliterated the program a year ago, and then we get So will it be a distraction? Yeah, if we were actually people that had attention spans.
I think the distraction comes if they don't perform. It will come back as the excuse. If the Patriots aren't in the playoffs, if they're not, vying for the Super Bowl, I think it will be used. That's what I mean by a distraction.
Yeah, I just don't think so. I think I really don't. I think that if they don't perform well, it will go back to the players on the field. It'll go back to some of the coaching decisions. Possibly but man, again, he's going to solve the issue on Saturday.
One-day counseling session
on day 3 of the draft, baby. How it sounds absurd. I've got to get to counseling. I got to save my family. Oh man. All right, coach, we'll get out of here. Whoa. I didn't mean today. I didn't mean today.
Hey,
we got to put together a draft board, boys.
Make sure to text me. I'll be in a counseling session on the couch, but make sure to text me before you make any of those picks.
You don't think the ESPN's going to have a rolling scroll in the corner of whatever room that's in? I got a bridge to sell you.
Hey, folks, if you're done growing your family, a vasectomy might be the right next step. At Urology Center of Iowa, they offer a no-scalpel procedure that's designed to be simple, safe, and convenient. It's performed right here in Des Moines by specialists who focus on men's health every single day. Take control of your future with confidence. Visit iowauro.com and click Schedule an Appointment at Urology Center of Iowa. We see you. It is the Rush Radio Show powered by Willis Automotive.
The Rush Radio is now on the free TuneIn app, allowing you to enjoy the show on Apple products and Android Auto. Download the free TuneIn app and search The Rush Radio to take Travis and Ross wherever you go.
Hey, Iowa Lottery fans, it's Kyle Larson. High Limit Racing is returning to Iowa for 2 races in June, and you can win a chance to meet me, tour the pits, and watch the action from a VIP suite at Davenport Raceway or Shelby County Speedway in Harlan. Plus, score exclusive race day merchandise. Just enter your non-winning Diamond Dollars scratch tickets into the Iowa Lottery VIP Club for your chance to win. It's free and easy to join, so enter before May 4th and we'll see you at the track.
Woohoo! When you work with a company like Mr. Electric that goes above and beyond and makes the customer their priority, that is just a real joy to encounter these days. It was a fairly complicated project and it was intimidating. They made it look so easy and they were very professional, very clean folks. They thoroughly explain what they're going to do. It's clear that they're experienced and that they know what they're doing. Having professionals out there that can do that for me, that gives me a lot of peace of mind.
Keep your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
My name's Gary Presnell, and I'm a residential home mortgage banker for Northwest Bank in Des Moines Metro Market. I've been financing people's homes for over 25 years, and I'm an expert in financing VA loans, FHA loans, IFA loans, and new construction homes. This is my cat, Norm. Norm knows basketball, but he doesn't know mortgage. And that's where I come in. There are a lot of Tom, Dick, and Norms out there doing loans. So don't just trust anyone with your home loan. I'm your local, trusted, experienced expert. Please call me. I would love to help you.
Call Gary at 515-975-6767 or find his profile at nw.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Spring is here and our inventory is blooming at Willis Chevrolet of Granger. With over 90 vehicles in stock, there's never been a better time to find your perfect Chevy. Right now you can get supplier pricing on new Silverados, conquer the spring and summer without breaking the bank. We also have a large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles ready for your driveway. So shake off the winter at Willis Chevrolet in Granger or online at willischevy.com.
Hi, it's Noel. If you're thinking about popping the question, start with a jeweler you can trust. At Fiscus Jewelers, we offer the largest inventory in Ankeny, featuring stunning engagement rings and rare and forever natural diamonds, pre-screened with advanced technology. If you don't see exactly what you're looking for, we'll custom design it together, and our CAD drawings are always free. And when it's time to say I do, don't forget the guys. We offer the largest selection of men's wedding bands around. Fiscus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Back to the rush. Strong opinions, weak filters, and just enough sense to stay on the air. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Tomorrow on the Rush Radio Show, it is the Iowa Lottery Weekly Woohoo. You can get an early start on your Weekly Woohoo by going to therushladio.com, clicking on the promo tab, and click Woohoo, and you can send us who your Woohoo is. This week's prize pack worth $90. Includes Diamond Dollars, Lucky Clover crossword, and free play coupons for the new national draw game, Millionaire for Life. Both of the scratch tickets are part of the awesome Second Chance promotions you can find in the VIP Club. You got to be a VIP Club member to enter those non-winning tickets. And if you're not a VIP member, sign up for free today at ialaottery.com/VIP. So get those weekly woohoos coming in. I'm Travis Justice. He's Ross Peterson. Good to have you along on a Thursday morning. Coming up in about an hour, Brian Duax from Central City Liquor is going to be joining us as we have our Rush Radio weekly special from Central City Liquors. And Brian's hit it out of the park. I mean, absolutely hit it out of the park in the first 2 weeks of this. So I'm anxious to see what he brings to the table today, Ross.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Always fun.
So we mentioned the NFL draft starts tonight. It's in Pittsburgh. Only the first round tonight. You have the second and third round tomorrow, and then 4 through 7 on Saturday. No Iowa Hawkeyes, no Iowa State Cyclones expected to be taken today. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Maybe you'll have a couple taken on day 2. There is one Iowa native expected to go in the first round. But we've talked about this, Ross, and you're so good at it that when you leave, you're out of sight, out of mind. But Caden Proctor, who played at Southeast Polk, a hell of an offensive tackle, is expected to go in the first round. Some mock drafts have him going like 17th to the Detroit Lions. Do you view somebody differently once they go pro, or is it just like that's right, he played at Southeast Polk? Well, I mean, is it because you don't go? Yeah,
that's how it'll be. I mean, it'll be dude. Think about Kyle Orton. When was the last time you thought about Kyle Orton? You know what Kyle Orton? You know what he's doing
now?
Yeah, he's back at Southeast Polk as a coach.
I did not know that.
A lot of people didn't. This is a guy that was the starting quarterback at Purdue, went on to have a decent career in the NFL, didn't play for the Hawkeyes. I can tell you more about Sean Green's career, who played 1 year at Iowa, right? Did Sean Green play 1 year, 2 years?
2 years, maybe
2 years. I can. You don't have to go far to look at to find this stuff. Kyle Korver is different for you because he came to Omaha and you covered him in college. But Kyle Korver is special to you because of Creighton, not because of Pella.
Not because of Pella. It was because he made such a huge impact at Creighton, right? That's why he's...
Yeah. So out of sight, out of mind, man. I didn't make the rule. I just am the one that says it out loud. Say I don't care or nobody cares is way too strong of a statement. It's neat. It's a local kid who's about to get life-changing money. He's going to be able to help his family out. That's amazing. I hope he has a great career. Just like I have no ill will towards any guy in the draft right now. I'm not rooting for any of them to fail. So he's just another dude who's going to have his name named tonight. But when his name gets mentioned, it'll go, oh yeah, I remember when that kid played for Southeast Polk. And that'll be it.
In Southeast Polk, we'll have, I believe, probably 2 draft picks in this draft. You got Caden Proctor, and then Xavier Wampa will also probably go maybe on day 2, probably day 3. But that's a big deal for Southeast Polk. You have 2 kids getting drafted in the NFL draft. Yeah,
very, very cool. Yeah.
So I thought we'd have a little bit of fun. I got a list here. I never sent the list to you. I wanted to kind of get your reaction. We won't go through all 50, but I thought it was an interesting list. The draft's been going on since 1936. 1936 is when the NFL draft started. It's changed in a lot of ways. It's now a made-for-TV event, obviously.
90th year of the draft this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. More than 27,000 players have been selected from nearly 800 college programs. Can you tell me what school has had the most NFL draft picks of all time? I've got a list of 50 here.
You got the top 50 in front of you?
I've got the top 50 in front of me.
This goes back to 90 years. Oh,
yes.
Man. Okay. All right, I'm also going to say that things have changed a little bit because there didn't used to be as many rounds as there are now.
Yeah.
Okay, so in these last couple of decades, a team like Alabama or Ohio State would have had a lot more opportunity to pile numbers in. So I'm going to go with those 2. Can I give you a list of teams?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ohio State and Alabama would be my first 2 that I would say. But again, that's some recency bias.
Yes.
I wrote down 1936, and that makes me think of like Notre Dame. And I saw some people have added Notre Dame and Michigan to the list. I think that those are fair ones. What about then the other traditionals like LSU or Texas A&M? Has there been a Cal school that has done really well with the NFL? USC?
You're doing pretty
well here.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
Yeah, it should be these. All right. Man, I feel like I'm missing some really. I don't know about Clemson. Clemson had that really good run, but really, you're talking about 90 years of drafts. You're talking about really 20 years of Clemson being good. Miami, Dusty with a good one with Miami. I think Miami's had teams that had like 11 dudes drafted. Oh, Coach Hersom says there could be an Ivy League school in there. No? Okay.
No.
I think he was just thinking back into the 30s, like me. And I do think that Iowa is in that top 50. Hoping Iowa's in that top 50. I would think Iowa's probably in that top 25. No, okay. All right.
Close though.
Okay.
So I'll give you
Have
the top
I missed
10.
any of the top 10?
Well, I'll give you the top 10. Number 1.
No, go 10. Go 10 to 1.
Okay. 10 to 1. I'll go 10 to 1. Then we can pick up some other ones. So number 10 is Florida.
I should have guessed Florida.
Florida is number 10. Number 9. And Florida has had 380 draft picks in the 90-year history. So 380. LSU is number 9.
Okay.
With 388 draft picks. Georgia is number 8 with 392.
Should have had Georgia on my list.
Of course, I can't see. Oh, Penn State is number 7.
Number 7. Again, man, these were layups. How did I not come up with Penn State?
Alabama is number 6.
Okay.
With 418. Here's one that is forgotten about, and that is Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
another
419.
Yeah.
Number 3 is...
Wait, you missed 4. You had Oklahoma's 5. Is that right? Was Oklahoma 5?
Michigan, number 4.
Michigan, number 4. We had that one, okay.
Ohio State, number 3.
Okay.
503 picks.
All right, hold on, because you've already got Bama, you've got Ohio State, you've got LSU, you've got Michigan. Okay, what is 2?
USC.
USC, we said, okay. Wow, I'm glad I snuck them in.
533 draft picks.
All right, give us a second here. Give us a second. For number 1, was there a team I mentioned? Did I mention number 1?
Yeah, you did.
I did. Who is?
A lot of it. Notre Dame is number 1.
Oh, Notre Dame. Okay.
Notre Dame at 538.
Wow.
Picks.
Wow. I mean, that's a who's who, isn't it? That's the top. Those are pretty much the top 10 programs.
And tied for 10th. And I forgot this because on a different page. Texas was tied for 10th.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, that was one that we listed also
with Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, so Texas and Florida were tied for 10th.
As you look at, okay, so then do you have the rest? Did you look at the entire list? The entire 50?
I got it right here. Here.
Okay, you kind of gave me the look when I said Iowa in the top 25. You said no. Where does Iowa fall?
They fall at number 27.
Okay.
Number 27 with 281 total draft picks in the history of the NFL draft.
Okay. What's the biggest surprise in that in those top, maybe up to Iowa in the top 25?
In the top 25?
I'm kind of just interested in the list.
Purdue has more than Iowa.
Really?
Yeah, Purdue's at number 22 with 295.
That is a surprise.
Not only that, but Purdue is ahead of Florida State. Now, Florida State, we got to remember, Florida State wasn't a Division I program till the 70s, right?
Oh, really? I guess I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they came in late.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say Purdue fits as a team that I wouldn't have guessed in the top 50.
Yeah.
How about, is there one, did you go all the way through the entire 50 yet? I mean, is there a team on there that you look at and go, oh my gosh, never would have guessed that?
Well, how about I'll just go through. We've got time to kill.
Okay.
Number 12 is Nebraska at 370. Number 13 is Miami of Florida. Number 14 is Tennessee.
I like that you clarified by Florida because somebody was like, the Red Hawks?
Number 15 is UCLA.
Okay.
Number 16 is Washington. Number 17 is Michigan State. That one's kind of surprises me a little bit. I don't know why.
Washington surprises me too.
Yeah. But they went through some pretty good years with Don James back in the 80s and 90s.
Steve Entman?
Yeah, Entman.
Yeah.
Wisconsin comes in at number 21.
Yeah, they've had like 400 running backs drafted.
Purdue at number 22. Florida State at number 23. Minnesota ahead of Iowa at 24.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that. I think Dusty mentioned, or somebody mentioned Minnesota. They were a powerhouse for a long time, man.
Then you have Arkansas at number 25, tied with Clemson with 283 picks. Iowa comes in at number 27, tied for 28, Colorado and Stanford.
This plays into that other fun game that we used to do, Travis, of like when somebody says a university, who do you think of? And so for Colorado, for me it's Cordell Stewart
or Rashawn Salam. But
that's a good one. Rashawn Salam was good, and then he became a part of that run of Bears running backs like Curtis Enos and Rashawn Salam and dudes that just we had huge hopes for. We all thought they were going to be thought they were going to be the next Walter Payton. That's a good one. When I say Stanford, do you think of Christian McCaffrey or do you think of Andrew Luck?
No, I think of John Elway.
Oh, look at how old you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Michael Westbrook was the Racing for Pences. Wasn't there a Westbrook from Colorado? Yeah, Cordell Stewart to Michael Westbrook is that great.
And who was the one that played for Carolina that, is in prison right now or out of prison that murdered his pregnant girlfriend? Oh, Ray Caruth.
Ray Caruth? He went to Colorado?
Yeah, Ray Caruth went to Colorado.
Yeah, I didn't.
Number 30 actually kind of surprises me, and that's Ole Miss. Now you think of Archie Manning and probably
I think of
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning, yeah.
Higher up the list than I thought would be Illinois.
Who do you think of when you think of Illinois?
Jeff George.
Juice Williams. I'm kidding. He was a quarterback for Illinois. I don't think I have an Illinois guy.
Jeff George is mine, but that's probably a little before your time.
I don't think I have an Illinois guy. And I mean, I'm going across sports. Deion Thomas. I mean, Juice Williams was honestly the very first name that came to my head. And
who do you think of when you think Arizona State?
Pat Tillman.
And Arizona State's number 32.
Okay.
Now, they had the good quarterback. God, what was his name?
Jake Plummer.
Yeah, Jake Plummer.
Yeah,
was an
good
Arizona
call
State
on
guy.
that. Yeah, I wouldn't have come up with that one.
North Carolina is number
Snake.
33.
North Carolina. That's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but that's basketball.
It's all right. It's all right. He played basketball? You mean the baseball? I'm talking about the baseball player. Michael Jordan? 45?
Yeah, that's the one you're thinking of.
He played basketball too.
Oregon, number 34.
Ooh, now that's a good one. Like, see, mine is too recent. It's like a Marcus Mariota type of thought that I had.
Yeah.
Oh, who was that one dude they had that was built like a video game character? And he turned out to be a really nasty dude. Sean Oakman?
Oh, was he Oregon?
Wasn't he? Why am I picturing him in an Oregon thing? My brain does some weird things. I can't remember. I don't have my.
By the way, going back to Illinois, let's not forget Red Grange, Dick Butkus, and Simeon Rice, as some of our listeners have put that in there.
Yeah,
Butkus.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see Jeff George play for Illinois. I certainly didn't see Dick Butkus or Red Grange.
Baylor comes in at number 35.
Okay. Do you have a Baylor guy? Because the one that would come to me would be RG3.
RG3 would be mine.
Yeah.
Cal at 36. That one kind of surprising, being so far up the list. Obviously USC, UCLA. I've never once thought of Cal as.
No. I can't think of a Cal football player.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I mean, that's about as good as I can do when it comes to the Cal football players. This one also surprises me. With 236 at number 37 is Maryland.
Wow.
Boomer Esiason.
Look at you. Look at you with the Boomer. For me, it's Tua. Tua's brother. That's not even Tua. It's Tua's brother.
Tua's brother. How about Missouri at number 38?
Okay. Chase Daniels.
Yeah.
Do you have a Missouri guy that pops out in your head?
I really don't.
No, and you've followed Missouri a lot longer than I do.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
closer, I
yeah.
should say.
But I don't have one of those Missouri guys that just sticks out to me.
Missouri, wow, I wouldn't have guessed them in the top 50 either. But man, you got to remember this thing goes back to 1936. Like, there's a lot of time back there.
Kentucky at number 42. Who is the big fat
Jamal Mashburn. Who was the big fat? Hefty lefty.
Couch, right?
No. You're thinking that. Well, yeah, Tim Couch was Kentucky quarterback.
Kentucky guy. Yeah.
He was really good. No, you're thinking of man. Racing for Pink says it was Couch that you're thinking of for the heft. I thought that you thinking of the left-handed quarterback that was a big dude.
Yeah.
Man, Jared Lorenz. Thank you, Chris. Jared Lorenzen? Yeah, well, that's the dude, though. The hefty lefty.
TCU at number 43.
Okay.
Mississippi State at number 44. Syracuse at number 45. Washington State at 46, West Virginia at 47, Arizona at 48, and tied for 49th. Houston, that one kind of surprises me.
Yeah.
And I think the last one will surprise you. It did me. Northwestern.
Oh, wow.
188.
Once you start throwing Purdue and Michigan State and Illinois in there, I think that eventually your brain might come around to Northwestern, but that's a surprise. I mean, known as a football doormat.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah. Huh.
And
Interesting
you look at that list, Iowa State not in the top 50, but to have Iowa at number 27 almost speaks to what we've said all along about the Hawkeyes. You're a top 25 program of all time. I mean, you have, there's no reason not to be in the top 20, not using draft picks, but
you can make that argument and it's in that conversation. There's no doubt about that. I can see people saying, oh, they're not top, they're 27th. That you're right. They're right in that conversation. And I think that's a fun list, man. That's fun. It's fun to just hear those names.
Yeah. When you think of all time, now, I am kind of surprised, but Yale and Harvard, they would have been so big back in the 30s, but that really dropped off once they stopped going. I mean, as the draft grew,
that's the thing.
Those schools did not grow with it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I bet if you could do those first 10 years or first 15 or 20 years, you'd have some Ivy League schools or maybe even one of the military institutions.
Yeah, Navy or Army.
Yeah, they might have been in there before Houston and what was the other one that just joined Division I? Florida State.
Florida
That's
State,
incredible. Florida State became a D1 school in the 70s. Wow. Is that why you didn't go to college there, Travis? Because they didn't have a Division I program?
Ooh, what a burn!
Zing!
Getting the exact date.
That's impressive. That might be the most impressive one. And I saw Troy Aikman the other day talking about Deion Sanders. He was on a podcast, and they were talking to him about the best cornerbacks of all time. And he's listen, Matt Stafford and I, we could go through we could talk about, or Matt Ryan, I'm sorry, was the podcast host. He's like, we could talk about a lot of great cornerbacks. There's one greatest cornerback. Deion Sanders had a 3-week stretch in the NFL where the opposing team did not throw the ball to his half of the field. Deion Sanders is the greatest cornerback of all time. No doubt about it. The guy, the stats show that they wouldn't even throw in his direction for 3 straight games in the NFL. What'd you find?
Well, it's weird. with coaches, right? It's like 1955, but then they started to look again. It looks like 1960 to 1970. They became. Bobby Bowden became the coach in 1976, but there's some off years where they stopped playing football. Like from 1959 or from it's really weird. But I think the Division I thing happened like in the early 70s. They didn't join the ACC till they've had football since like 1955 or something like that.
Okay.
But they didn't join the ACC till 1991. We digress there, but
that's a fun list. I like that list, Jeff. That's fun.
But each team's going to add to that tonight. Ohio State might have 4 in the first round alone.
Ohio State might have 4 of the first 7 picks.
Yes. Which is crazy. Notre Dame's going to have picks tonight. I mean, they're all going to add to it. USC. Iowa will add to its list. But those are pretty much, that when you go Notre Dame, USC, Ohio State,
Michigan, Oklahoma,
Michigan, Oklahoma. You're talking blue blood, right? I mean, you're talking the historically rich programs, which is not that big of a surprise. If you're looking for a mortgage for your home, Gary Presnell is the man to call. He's a mortgage banker with Northwest Bank, financing residential homes the past 25 years. Gary offers VA, FHA, IFA, first-time buyer loans, and conventional and new construction loans, and all approvals are done locally by Northwest Bank. Gary's so good, he can get you pre-approved in 30 minutes. It can happen after hours during the week and even on the weekends. And why does he do this? Well, because he works for you, and that's why he's been the state of Iowa's top-producing mortgage banker the past 8 years. Give Gary Presnell a call today to start your buying journey at 515-975-6767. It is the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
The Rush Radio is now on the free TuneIn app, allowing you to enjoy the show on Apple products and Android Auto. Download the free TuneIn app and search The Rush Radio to take Travis and Ross wherever you go.
Hey, Iowa Lottery fans, it's Kyle Larson. High Limit Racing is returning to Iowa for 2 races in June, and you can win a chance to meet me, tour the pits, and watch the action from a VIP suite at Davenport Raceway or Shelby County Speedway in Harlan. Plus, score exclusive race day merchandise. Just enter your non-winning Diamond Dollars scratch tickets into the Iowa Lottery VIP Club for your chance to win. It's free and easy to join, so enter before May 4th and we'll see you at the track.
At Iowa Floor Covering, we believe great floors start with great service. Whether you're looking for a plush carpet, durable LVP, timeless hardwood, stylish laminate, or beautiful tile, including custom tile showers, we'll help you find the perfect fit. No pressure, no pushy sales tactics, just honest guidance from a team that listens. DIY Weekend Warrior, we've got the products and advice to set you up for success. Iowa Floor Covering, floors you'll love from people you can trust.
There are a lot of reasons to want a self-driving mower from Iowa Mobotics.
Being automated gives me more time to do my hobbies.
I travel so much for work that I don't have time to take care of the lawn, but I still care about how it looks.
And I'm just lazy. Gives me time to work in the wood shop instead of spending it on the mower.
It works in my schedule.
And I just really hate doing it.
No matter your reason, with Iowa Mobotics, spend less time mowing, more time living.
Hi, I'm Todd Lee, sales and leasing consultant here at Willis Cadillac. Spring is here and flowers are in bloom. And by flowers, we mean our amazing inventory of Cadillac CT5s and XT5s. And with interest rates as low as 2.9%, now's a great time to stop in Willis Cadillac and pick one up. From sedans to SUVs, Willis has what you're looking for. Stop out and see us or visit us online at williscadillac.com.
Your house wasn't built for bats, birds, or raccoons, but try telling them that. At Bats and Bugs Pest Solutions, we've been helping Iowans take back their homes for over 20 years. We use cost-effective, eco-friendly methods to solve wildlife and pest problems the right way. Whether it's bats in your attic, birds in the vent, raccoons in your chimney, or moles in your yard, we have long-term solutions. Call Bats and Bugs Pest Solutions today at 515-218 3400, and let's make sure your home doesn't become their home.
Start spreading the news, 'cause it's time to buy booze, and there's only one place to be. You can see all your friends, the good times never end, unless you're just loitering. It's Central City, we can make your dreams come true. No guarantee your dreams will come true. Central City, all this booze is waiting for you. Look at all this booze.
Game on, keep your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
Like a rash you thought was gone. Travis and Ross aren't contagious, but they are addictive. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Hour number 2 of the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive. Sometimes you're not in the market for a brand new car, but Willis has you covered with Willis Hawkeyes Pre-Owned. Yes, they are in Hawkeyes, a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles close to home. Start your pre-owned buying journey at willisauto.com. If you're listening on the audio stream at therushradio.com, the Rush Radio Android app, or the TuneIn app, thank you so much. Watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. Leave your comments in the comments section. You can call the show at 515-517-2303. And, of course, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok. We try to be everywhere we can be. I'm Travis Justice. He's Ross Peterson. Ross, the money continues to fly around in college sports. Kalen DeBoer, who's been at Alabama for 2 years. A lot of people thought, man, this guy might get fired if he doesn't make the college football playoff. Of course, won his first college football playoff game this year. Got beat by Indiana in the second round. He's 20-8 overall in 2 seasons, 12-4 in the SEC, and given a contract extension and a pay raise that takes him through Alabama through the year 2033 and pays him $12.5 million a year. And this happened because, well, Michigan might have been after him during the offseason. You know, before they made the hire, they went after Kalen DeBoer and like, we got to keep our guy.
Yeah.
Got to keep our guy.
Yep.
The money continues to flow.
No, Travis, they're all broke.
Well, I reached out to Keith Mondillo yesterday. I said, hey, we need you to come back on because he had a good video the other day. His videos are very straightforward,
Love
folks.
them.
If you don't follow Keith Mondillo on YouTube, you need to, because he does a lot of recruiting stuff, but he goes down these rabbit holes. He goes, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when this all collapses. He goes, it's just not sustainable. You can't continue to charge fees and to students and all this stuff. It's a house of cards that is going to fall for not everybody, but a good number of these schools. If you're going to get into an arms race, this is probably a race that a lot of schools can't compete in.
We'll see.
And I think Kentucky's in this race. Did you see yesterday the Kentucky governor is now becoming critical of the Kentucky athletic department, saying that there's lack of oversight. The decisions that are being made are being donor-driven and maybe in a partisan manner, and who's answering to who. Now, remember, so now you have
the Kentucky governor
is like,
welcome to the party, dude. What?
Yeah, where have you been? But remember what Kentucky did. Kentucky formed Championship Blue LLC, a for-profit entity that basically runs its athletic department. Its athletic department said, hey, we're going to break away. And why did they do that? They openly said they did that to break away from the bureaucracy that happens within university levels and state levels to streamline the decision-making process for what they think is best for the athletic department. So now you have an athletic department at a public institution that is running as a private business. And what sparked the governor's comments was Mitch Barnhart, who is the former athletic director, but was hired as a consultant or an advisor at a tab of $1 million a year without an actual job description. And the governor said, how can you hire somebody without an actual job description? How is this fiscally responsible? Well, if you're running as a private LLC entity, why does it matter to the state? Unless state dollars are actually being used. It's convoluted, man.
Money, dude. Money. And I can answer that rhetorical question. Why would the state be involved if it's not state money that we're talking about? Travis, I've said this a lot. I've said this for a long, long time, and I've never understood how this doesn't get more traction. I remember having this conversation with Chad Leistico 15 years ago, and his only response was, that's actually a good point. Here's the statement. This was all built on tax dollars. All of these athletic departments. All of them. Notre Dame. Even the private institutions, but especially the public institutions. Man, I can't even come up with an analogy for it of like it just seems so basic to me. The logic train seems to be so simple. Public institutions built by public dollars. The athletic department becomes a part of the public institution. The athletic department grows. The athletic department becomes a revenue generator. And now all of a sudden they own it? Wait, built on public dollars, as a public institution, as an institution of higher learning, create this entity to help out with all of that. And now that it's making millions of dollars, no. We get that. We get that over here. That's ours. We are the athletic department. Who?
People with money?
Who? The athletic director all of a sudden gets to decide that's his? The president right now, the presidents aren't even involved. The presidents are standing around going, oh, shit, we built this beast and now it's going to eat us.
Well, because what's happening is you form Champions Blue LLC.
Yep.
And then let's say the university needs to pull back a little bit of money, right? Say, well, you can't touch that because that's a private entity. You're not allowed to touch this kid.
Dude, it's money changing. It's a shell game. It's using words to create barriers to say, no. That's our money now. It seems really logical to me. The athletic departments belong to the universities. The universities don't necessarily belong to the taxpayer, but they kind of do. Oh, Jesus, dude. Get a paycheck. Get taxed on that paycheck. Go buy goods with that. Go get taxed on the goods you buy. Save the goods you buy. Get taxed on the stuff. Don't spend the money. Get taxed on the savings you have. Die with the money. Get taxed on that. Buy a house. Buy a house. And then what happens? You owe your taxes. What happens if I pay my house off? You owe your taxes. What happens if I don't pay my taxes? You don't own your house. Oh, so I'm renting it. The athletic departments belong to the institutions. The institutions should have belonged to the state, especially the public institutions. But even the private ones got subsidies from the tax dollars. And the minute these athletic departments became self-sufficient, first of all, that got thrown in our face all the time by writers and people that were doing the bidding for these athletic departments would go, well, the Kirk Ferentz isn't even a taxpayer. He isn't even a recipient of tax dollars. They get their own money. I'm surprised you didn't know this. I can't believe you think that I can't believe you think Kurt Ferentz gets tax dollars. You dummy. You're so dumb, you don't even know how it works, you dummy. How often have we heard that? How many years have you been told Kirk Ferentz doesn't fit under the taxpayer? He's not he isn't paid by the taxpayers, you moron. How often have you heard that? Give me a number of years. 30? Has it been 30 years that people have been telling us? You don't, yeah, right, you don't get it. You don't get it. Kurt Ferentz does not get taxpayer dollars, you dumbass. He gets money from wait, never mind. He doesn't get tax dollars. He just gets money from taxpayers. Wait, no, I can't say it that way either. All right, he doesn't get taxpayer dollars. It was all built by the state. It was all built to help the kids of the state get an education. The minute you started putting commas onto those checks, everybody puckered their butt and went, hey, wait, this is ours. And we'll just create an LLC and we'll use some legal language that none of you idiots can understand. And then we'll even use that language to feed you and you'll repeat it. You'll repeat it. $1 million and the guy doesn't have a job description. But that's not your money. Whose money is it? Well, it's the fans. Who are the fans? Oh, the same people that we fleeced to build all of it. Because remember, we had to have locker rooms. We had to have a new stadium. How are we going to recruit the guys if we don't have the brand new weight room? Oh, you don't care. You don't care about kids. That's what it is. You don't care about the kids. See, I care about the kids. So what I want to have happen is for people to make millions of dollars to run a football program. I want to have a guy get $1 million to open up a weight room and yell at kids. That's what, if you cared about the children's, it's all our money. All of it. Every dime of it. But the minute it started to get big money and get those big commas, they all grabbed it. This is ours now. This is ours now. And then they give us attitude like this. A governor steps up and says, whoa, this is crazy. And they go, who do you think you are coming in and messing with our stack? Rev knows this great line. I guarantee you, Rev knows this line. I guarantee a lot of our listeners know this line. Don't get high off your own supply. And that's what we've done. That's what we've done. We've let the drug dealers start to dip into their own supply, and they ain't never coming back, baby. They ain't never coming back. You think you can write some legislation? You think a governor has the power to do this? Fuck no. No.
And what you're saying is, you're right. In the early days, they were built off the tax dollars. The narrative is we're a self-sustaining athletic department, meaning we're bringing in enough revenue to pay for ourselves, which most programs at universities don't do that, right? In meaning, unless you are a medical school or something like that, you're bringing usually enough revenue in. But what they're saying is, well, we're bringing in enough revenue to where we don't need additional support. But to me, if you're a public institution, that revenue coming in is still part of the university. Now, you're helping the university out by not draining more resources, but it's still, if you're part of the university, you don't get to run separately.
Amen. Again, step one, who owns it? It's the slapshot line. Who owns the team?
I know Utah has gone already to private equity for help. How long, Ross? And people are going to think I'm absolutely crazy till we see an IPO for an athletic department.
It's T-, dude. It's happening. I would even think, Travis, that they're working on that language and how that works, and I would think they're working on that right now. And then here's what's going to happen, just like just happened with this Kentucky story. The athletic directors that sell this, that get a giant lump of money in they'll retire. Just like we see people double dip on IPers. They'll retire. Okay? And then once they retire, guess who's waiting to offer them $1 billion a year job? Guess. Take a guess. Oh, the same company that just paid them for all the stuff. Imagine that. It's because, God, quite frankly, we're money guys. We're not athletic guys. We need athletic guys to run the athletic side of this, so we need to pay them extra money. Man, who's in line to take that job? Because those guys are old. Who's in line to take that job? Well, luckily, I've got 3 kids. And you're not going to believe what their expertise is in. Running an IPO in an athletic department.
Yeah, I promise somebody has looked into how do you do a stock offering to where you don't lose control, to where stockholders, and I know Green Bay is kind of set up that way, the Packers, but if you're able to invest and that stock goes up, I mean, if Iowa offered a stock, I'd probably buy it. Hell, if Iowa State offered a stock, I might buy it. Just to say I owned a piece of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
And boy, oh boy, would that be successful. I'd have friends lined up to do that. Lined up.
At $15 a share? Hell. If they win a national title, I could double to $30 a share. I just doubled my money. I know it's far-fetched, and people go, nah, that could never happen.
Dude.
I didn't think we'd be here.
Do you, in less than 5 years, what you're talking about, less than 5 years, that happens. We'll be doing this show still. Dude, Utah.
I mean, private equity is you're basically saying, hey, for our investment, we want this, and if things don't go as the way we want,
can't see it because of the light. I wrote down those top 10 universities. I didn't see Utah on that list of 50. So if there's money to be made at the Utahs of the world,
imagine the money at Texas. Imagine the money at Ohio State. Imagine the money at all these places.
Imagine the money at Purdue.
Yeah, I'm looking for value here. Where can I get some value?
Northwestern, Purdue. Northwestern's private. They're not. Oh. That's I like that Kentucky story. That's a good one. Of the governor kind of red pilling, right? And going, oh, wait a minute.
And then to find out that you're powerless.
We need to look under the hood of this public institution. And they go, yeah, here's the deal. We moved the engine. You can go ahead and look under the hood all you want, brother. We took all the stuff. We drink your milkshake.
Think of a dirt track. They claimed the engine.
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They claimed it.
For dollars. For dollars.
Brian Duack's coming up in about 10 minutes, but I wanted to show you this. The Cubs won their 8th straight last night.
Yeah.
Cubs are on a roll. Now they're playing the Phillies that are god-awful right now. The Phillies have lost 8 straight. The Cubs have won 8 straight. So the Cubs are putting some runs on the board. They've outscored their opponents 58-20 during this winning streak. But this is kind of funny at Wrigley Field last night. I don't know if you can see this. Do you see it? Do you see what I've seen?
Yep. I see the. Okay.
There is on the Cubs box. there's a rat.
Oh, I did not see that rat in the background. I was looking at the catcher.
And here goes the rat. Here goes the rat. Now watch everybody on the dugout. Whoa, here goes the rat. And watch the players. They're like, whoa. What does that tell you about Wrigley Field, folks? That there's a rat running around in the middle of the game.
Dude, have you never heard of Wrigley? Have you never heard of the old locker room stories about Wrigley Field?
No.
Oh, dude. Let's just say this. That one looks like a grandbaby. Yeah. There used to be stories about the old. I mean, again, it's Wrigley. You're right. It's Chicago. It's Chicago. It's a swamp that they've built a city on top of, and then you get a lot of people. You have the garbage is a problem. Rats are a major problem in Chicago. The rats in Wrigley Field are like, for players, it's as well known as the ivy. I'm not joking. Rats in the locker room were as common as beer in the bleachers.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm amazed this is the first time we've seen one like this on the field. And that was a part of the huge renovations that had to happen, was because Wrigley was a rat hole. Cubs fans hate hearing this, and most of them are aware of it, I guess. But Cub fans hate hearing what Wrigley's ain't that special. They had to have cargo nets up for a while to stop the concrete from falling on fans. The rats at Wrigley are a really common thing.
Just sitting there, startling players.
That's great. They runs by, dude. Rats and mice are just.
Do they freak you out? Because my wife is and Owen is too, petrified of mice. And a rat would throw him.
Oh, dude.
For a loop.
I don't know.
That's why we need to call. If you have rats, if you have mice, call Corey from Bats and Bugs.
Yes. I don't think I've ever seen a rat in person.
Oh, you know where you need to go? Go to New Orleans and hang out with Mary. Mary now has just become immune to rats. You'll walk down the street at night and rats will just be hanging out on the power lines. They'll just be like that. That's where they're like hang out up above. She was at a bar the other night and she looked down, just rats hanging out on the floor.
Oh,
like, are we going to do anything about this? No, they've just kind of adapted that as their home.
All right. You want to do a fun rabbit hole?
Sure.
Google everybody have fun with us here right now, okay? Google rats, Alberta, Canada. In fact, you can just Google rats. Okay? And when you Google any animal, it will show you a global map and show you where that animal resides. What are you finding, Trav?
Well, Alberta is the world's largest inhabited rat-free area.
Say that again.
Alberta is the world's largest inhabited rat-free area.
Alberta, Canada, an entire province in Canada, does not have a single rat inside of it?
And the red zone, with the exception of Siberia, the North Pole, and the South Pole, doesn't have rats.
It's a circle. It's a little dot of white in a sea of red, isn't it, Travis?
Yes.
Isn't this cool? Alberta.
And it's been, by the way, rat-free for 75 years.
Yep.
Through an aggressive government control program established in 1950.
Yes. Yes. And Driftless says rats are in every town. They just go to the source of food supply. You're right, Driftless. except for in the entire province of Alberta, Canada. And you say to yourself, well, wait a minute, what do they have, like a rat fence all the way around the entire thing? No, dude, Donnie Rickles is right. No, they have a rat team. This is not a joke. This is so cool. They decided in the 1950s, we're done with this. The rats are destroying our crops. The rats are destroying stuff. We are going to totally St. Patrick this island. We're going to chase the snakes out. They have eliminated all of the rats in all of Alberta.
Listen to this. Through strict border controls.
Yes, it's great.
Baiting and public reporting, they are eliminated immediately upon detection, usually only found as hitchhikers from Saskatchewan.
Right. And so Irish is right. And there's a couple people that are throwing out theories that are wrong. I'm telling you. Irish said, while they're largely successful, a few infestations are handled annually. They literally have a response team. When you see a rat in Alberta, they have a 911 style hotline.
And they come out masked.
They come out and eliminate the rats.
I did not know that.
Well, it's freezing cold there. That's why they're not there. That ain't it, Justin. That ain't it. They're all over Canada. They're all over Canada. It freezes in New York City.
From Quebec to Vancouver, they're there.
Everywhere.
Except in Alberta.
Except.
Is Banff in Alberta? Or is that in Calgary?
I don't know. I don't know.
So if you don't want mice, if you don't want rats, go to Alberta.
I remember I'd have to remember which podcast it was that I listened to that had a really deep dive into how this happened, what they do. Listen, is there a rat in Alberta, Canada right now? Yes, there is. But the point is, this is how much they care this much about it that if they literally have like a hotline. They have a rat hotline for the entire. Do you know how big of an area that is? I mean, it's bigger than most states.
Thanks for calling 611. Where's your rat?
All right, we're going to stay on the phone with you while they're on the route. Okay, we have them about 3 miles out from you. If you could keep an eye on that rat for us for a little while. Okay, you're going to notice some people coming up on you here. Please put the gun down. Put the gun down so they don't mistake you for the rat.
Folks, Mother's Day is right around the corner, and if you're looking for a local full-service jeweler in Ankeny, or Central Iowa, you need to drive to Ankeny to 1701 Southeast Delaware and find Fiscus Jewelers. They've got custom design, one-of-a-kind pieces that fit your budget, engagement and bridal rings, repairs, get sizing, stone setting, chain repair, appraisals if you want to get rid of some jewelry. So start your design, start your Mother's Day purchase at the place we go, Fiscus Jewelers. Again, 1701 Southeast Delaware in Ankeny, Suite 250. Brian Duax from Central City Liquors joining us next on the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Game on, keep your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
Hey Iowa Lottery fans, it's Kyle Larson. High Limit Racing is returning to Iowa for 2 races in June. And you can win a chance to meet me, tour the pits, and watch the action from a VIP suite at Davenport Raceway or Shelby County Speedway in Harlan. Plus, score exclusive race day merchandise. Just enter your non-winning Diamond Dollars scratch tickets into the Iowa Lottery VIP Club for your chance to win. It's free and easy to join, so enter before May 4th and we'll see you at the track.
Spring is upon us. Birds are chirping, flowers are growing, and the temperatures are rising. But that also means rain, pollen, and humid summer days. Now, we can't really do anything about that when you aren't in your car, but for when you are in your car, we are offering our fresh spring special package. For the month of April, you can get wiper blades, an engine air filter, and cabin air filters with the FrigiFresh treatment for 20% off retail. Shake off the winter and throw open the shutters at LandRoverDesMoines.com.
Hi, it's Noel. At Fiscus Jewelers, we're honored by the fact that our customers continue to come back on purpose, and that trust means everything to us. For years, we've been privileged to be a part of life's most meaningful moments, and we never take that responsibility lightly. We proudly offer the largest inventory in Ankeny, cutting-edge custom designs, including free CAD drawings, and a team that takes the time to get it right. Thank you for choosing us year after year. Fiscus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Hi, I'm Tom, owner of Central City Liquors. Our customers love us because we offer a large selection at an affordable price. And to keep costs low for you, we don't splurge on fancy promotions and expensive equipment. This commercial is being shot on a phone taped to a stick. Anyway, we are proud to announce our new rewards program that allows customers to save more the more they buy. Whoop. So don't spend more to pay for fancy commercials. Save at Central City, where we know what's important. I told you we should have used duct tape.
Hi, it's Josh Romick at Willis Lexus. I want to tell you about our Lexus Spring Sales event we have going on, where you can take advantage of $150 off 4 tires or $75 off a set of 2 tires. Give us a call to schedule or visit us online at willislexus.com.
Back like a rash you thought was gone. Travis and Ross aren't contagious, but they are addictive. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.
Welcome back to the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive. If you're thinking about a vasectomy, well, you don't have to think about it. You can get it done. And the best place to get it done is the Urology Center of Iowa, which offers a no-scalpel procedure that's quick, straightforward, and performed by specialists who do it every single day. Visit iowauro.com. Click Schedule an Appointment at Urology Center of Iowa. We see you. Just a point of reference, because I'm sure it's driving some people some nuts. For some reason this morning we've had some troubles on the stream. That would be the Rush Radio Android app and the TuneIn app. It's kind of cut in and out. We apologize for that. I'll try to get that fixed for tomorrow. But and it just went out again. For some reason it's clicking. No. Yeah, so we apologize. Well, you can't hear me now, but it's been going in and out. So we'll try to get that fixed and get it fully functioning tomorrow. Where'd he go? He just disappeared. Brian Duax was sitting there, and
is that part of our technical issues, you think?
No, he took himself out of the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here he comes back in.
All right.
Yeah, there he is. There. Where'd you go?
What's up, buddy?
I have no idea. Technology and me don't mix. I have no clue what just happened, but all of a sudden I couldn't hear you guys. So let's just re-click the link and hope it works.
It works. We got you there, buddy. How's the week been? Like the Ankeny Centennial shirt? How's the team?
We're doing really well. We're 5-0-1, ranked number 2 in the state. Doing pretty well. It's fun. That's what I do for my fun time is as I coach high school soccer.
Who'd you tie? Who'd you tie?
We tied Urbandale. Shouldn't have, but did. I think we outshot them 28-8 and tied 1-1. It is what it is.
28
you don't put your chances
shots
away yet. To 8, yeah.
Okay?
We
don't
have the
like
potential
talking.
to be really good.
I guess. Holy cow, that's an insane amount of shots on goal, right?
Yeah, we just played Dowling Tuesday and beat them 6-1, and had 18 shots on goal to their 2.
See, you seem like a soccer team I want to watch in the fact that there seems to be a lot of offense there. Seems to be.
We try.
I like it.
We definitely try. But like when you play a team like Urbandale, who just put 11 guys inside their defensive third, and that makes it really difficult to break down. You don't finish chances. You end up giving up a stupid one late, and you tie 1-1.
Okay, a football coach calls the plays every 11 seconds. A baseball coach or manager has an immediate impact on the game with signals, and every individual pitch a coach can have an impact.
Yep.
In soccer, I just most of the time see the coach kind of walking the sideline and yelling one word things. How much impact?
Right.
Okay.
We don't get timeouts, so everything has to be sent to the boys beforehand. So like me and my assistant this morning, as soon as I get off with you, we'll create our little slideshow, our slide deck that we send to the boys of here is what we're going to do when this happens. Here's what we're going to do when this happens. I have to have it all strategized beforehand, and then I have to be able to think on the fly and make adjustments very quickly that the boys understand to adjust how we play.
So you're watching a lot of game tape. Do you have like access to Huddle?
Yep.
And is it you guys use Huddle?
Yep. And I don't watch a ton of it because I'm busy enough, but I delegate to my assistants to watch a lot of film for me.
How many of the other coaches that you coach against also have complete full-time jobs outside of a school?
Almost all of them.
Really?
Yeah. Very few are teachers. Yeah, almost
very few soccer coaches are teachers, or very few.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yep. So like my entire staff, none of them are teachers. I have 5 guys on my staff. None of us are teachers. All of us have full-time jobs.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep.
When you played in high school, was your coach a teacher?
No. It was Aziz
Really?
Safar, who shockingly is still the coach of Valley. Valley has had one soccer coach since the existence of soccer in 1995.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I think he is now a teacher, I believe. But at the time, he was coaching the Simpson men's and women's in the fall, and then Valley in the spring, and those were his jobs.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, all my coaches in high school, I think, were teachers, Ross. Now, it was a smaller school, but I think it was like at least the head coach had to be an employee or a teacher at the school, and you had some assistants that may volunteer, but usually the head coach had to be, and I don't think that's the case anymore.
Well, and I think most ADs would like to have somebody in the district or in the school, in the system. But that's just not the case for soccer very much anymore.
I'm trying to remember at East, when I was at East, all the coaches that I can think of, I'm trying to rack my brain. All the coaches I can think of were teachers at East High.
Yeah.
And then, or within the district, like Brian Luft who was the baseball coach after Rick Powell. He was a teacher at Hyatt, next door to East.
Yep. I got passed up for jobs when I was younger. Like I interviewed for the Johnston job. This is probably like 2004. And I was a finalist, and the AD called me and goes, "Hey, we're hiring this guy because he's in the district." Okay, fair enough.
I'll go win at Ankeny.
Yeah. So we're gonna try and beat him this year at Centennial. Why not? Yeah.
Cool.
So
Okay. All right.
Hey,
All right.
did the Todd father tell you I stopped by over the weekend?
he did, and the Todd father took. I haven't seen him this entire week. He called me and was like, "Hey, can I take the week off?" And I go, "That's weird, but yeah, okay. We'll do whatever you got to do." So I haven't seen him at all this week. So we've chatted, but I haven't seen him.
Okay.
He probably needed a vacation, though, right?
He definitely does. He told me. So Deb won that bottle of Weller last week. She worked it out with the Todd father, and the other winner, I don't remember his name, has shown twice, but the Todd father wasn't here again because nobody knew he was taking this vacation.
Okay.
So I don't remember his name, but whoever you are, the Todd father will be back tomorrow. I promise you, he will be back tomorrow.
Excellent. How would we got some specials coming up this week? So let's start with the specials. What are the Rush Radio specials for this week?
All right. So the first Rush Radio special, we're keeping it local. Confluence, Des Moines IPA.
That's
local,
a classic.
Great beer. Normally $11.49. This week, Rush Radio listeners, $9.49.
Okay. A couple dollars off the Des Moines
pack.
IPA. Like
Good.
that.
Yep. Sticking with the THC theme.
You know our audience so well.
Stigma, iced tea lemonade, so an Arnold Palmer, or iced tea peach. Normally $14.99. Thursday through Friday, or Thursday through Sunday, $11.99.
So are those 16-ounce cans or 12-ounce cans?
They are 16-ounce cans.
Ooh.
So, and I can tell you, I can assure you, there's nobody in the state that even comes close to us in terms of THC pricing. Whether it's Climbing Kites, whether it's Stigma, whether it's any of them, we are smashing everybody in terms of price. And I don't think the people know that yet, because there's other places that sell more of this stuff than we do, but they're $2 or $3 more a 4-pack than we are every day, all day.
And Brian, can you? Why
So
is
spread the
that?
word.
Why are you able to do that, or why do you? Why are you able to sell it for cheap?
Central City has always had a policy, a philosophy. We don't want things to collect dust. We want to stack it high and watch it fly. I would much rather sell 200 of these and make $200 versus 2 of these and make $200. I want that cowbell ringing all day long. So we price things so we can keep the lights on and we can take a little bit of peanuts home for ourselves, but we price it so it gets out of here. It flies.
Yeah, I mean, the most expensive thing you have in the store is the inventory, right? I mean, you got to move the shelves.
100%. We don't want them collecting dust. We want to turn and burn. So it's no secret philosophy. It's just let's sell more of it and sell on volume versus sell on profit. So there's the other special of the day, of the week. You know, I'm a Drake guy. Brian Harden graduated a year above me. I graduated with Joe Woodley. Lindsey Horner, also Valley grad, graduated a year ahead of me. Like Drake is Valley 2.0. Okay? It happens to be a big weekend for them. It's relays.
Yep.
I happen to know that a lot of people like to take pocket rockets to events like that.
Pocket rockets.
Pocket rockets.
$4.99 for a pint of Smirnoff vodka or Smirnoff raspberry vodka. And I'm not encouraging this, but I just know how it happens. Will fit into a pocket real nice.
Here's the thing. When you said pocket rocket, I was actually thinking like the little 2-ounce shot.
I was thinking the airplane shooter.
Well, we can do that too. I mean, if you want to do that, we got hundreds of different varieties of those.
Do you and Brian, how popular are the like I see the buckets of the Fireball airplane shooters.
Yep.
Sometimes when you go golfing, that's
yep.
You know,
Cool.
You'll see those all over.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it amazes me the amount of people who come and get a pocket rocket on the clock. Not saying who, not saying it's right.
And why do you get vodka when you're on the clock? Did anybody know that?
Tasteless and odorless.
Yep. They can't smell the vodka. I had a high school teacher that had the vodka in the drawer.
Yeah.
I had an AD at one point in all of my trips that had a bottle of Glenlivet in his desk.
Wow. You can smell the Glenlivet, though.
You can, but when you're the AD, you can kind of do a little bit of what you want.
So $4.99 for a pint of Smirnoff.
Yeah. Smirnoff or Smirnoff raspberry. So if you want a little flavor, you can go raspberry. Yep. So that's
I do think the Smirnoff raspberry is great for the vodka lemonades.
There you go.
I'm a big fan of that. It gives a little bit of the I mean, you know, Trav, Courtney hates when I say this, but I'm a little fruity.
Well, I know that. I
think we all know that.
Both of you. Hey, wait.
I think we all know that, Ross.
You call me old, I call you fruity.
Yeah, I think we all know that. Okay, and the last one, will you open the door?
Oh, you got more. You got more.
Oh, yeah. This one, you know, again, we're talking Ross and we're talking fruity. This one just came back this week. Always asked for the old bush apple.
I've never had it.
Is
it
too
popular?
sweet for me. Yes, it's too sweet for me. They only come out with it once a year. I happened to get 96 cases of it the other day. $25.99 for a 24-pack of bush apple. So, again, I think it's too sweet, but
it's a lot of
I'm going to
people's
sell
flavor.
whatever people want to drink.
Yeah.
Everybody's comparing you to Ron Pompeo. It's like, but wait, there's more.
But wait, absolutely. So those are the specials for the week. I want to emphasize again, the specials for the Rush go Thursday through Sunday. I had many people come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I want that $5 coupon. Well, you're late. Sorry. I apologize.
Oh,
You can still enter your name into our magic bucket.
There we go.
The Rush special goes Thursday through Sunday every week.
Okay. Thursday through the weekend. So get there now if you want your Busch Light Apple, if you want your Smirnoff. Well, that's a great deal on those Smirnoff Pocket Rockets. Damn,
Rockets.
dude. Somebody I thought that the little shooter was like, oh man, you're really living life on the edge there, shooter.
How much do I was going to say the shooters go for? What are those? About $1 each?
It depends on which.
Oh, he broke up. He broke up.
He did too. Okay.
Oh, there I am.
Back.
There you are. Depends on what there, Brian. It depends on the what?
It depends on which variety. Anywhere from $1, a shooter to like the Don Julio 1942 shooters are like $20.
You can buy a shooter of Don Julio?
Yeah, Don Julio 1942. Yeah.
That means nothing.
And I
to
sell
me.
a boatload of them. Yeah. Do you want to see it? Hold on, let me grab one.
Okay. He's going to grab a Don Julio 1942.
I do have to tell him. I did get a compliment from a Woodley about him, and they don't hand out compliments. But hey, Andy wrote me, said, "Man, Duax is a beauty. You enjoy. We're good buddies in high school."
Yep. Me and Joey graduated together.
Yeah,
Andy was a couple years above me. I'm actually working with Andy right now in his sign business to redo my shelters out at Centennial. So, yeah, the Woodleys it's a fantastic
love
family.
them.
Yeah,
Great
it's a
guys.
fantastic family.
That Don Julio looks like a double shooter, right? I mean,
it's
seems,
one. It's just really tall, but really. So it's a mirror of the normal bottles.
Okay. Is it glass
So the normal
or plastic?
bottle is like 1.5 feet tall. It's glass.
Wow.
It's glass.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So this one's like $20, but it's pretty cool, and it's really
What's a
good
normal
tequila.
bottle
Like,
sell for? Like, what's a bottle of Don Julio? 160.
170 of this one. Like this one at my brother's first wedding, we drank the entire bottle at the
first wedding.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Like you caught that.
At his first wedding, we drank this because we knew what was going to happen. It was.
I'm not telling that story, but yep, you got it. You hit it right on the head.
Listen, everybody's got a first wedding. Only a special few get that second one.
Oh man. Are you back, Brian? He's freezing
up, breaking up on us. Oh darn, man, darn.
All right, so let's do the
Can
drawing.
You see me? Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you, buddy. We got you.
All right. So winners this week hasn't even hit the market yet. These are new THC stuff. So I got 2 boxes of new THC stuff with a 6-pack of Climbing Kites. That'll be for the first winner. Oh, don't fall over.
Drum roll.
Ethan Dix.
Ethan Dix. Yeah, Ethan. I'm not sure that
Ethan Dix.
Yeah. All right.
That'll be the first winner for the Climbing Kites deal. Second winner, where's my other stuff? Second winner gets a
You froze again, Brian.
Oh.
We got to get him like a
Yeah, we hear you barely there. You sound like you're fragmenting on us pretty bad. Yeah, we got to get him. I every Thursday, do I need to run the Starlink over to him?
Yeah, we might have to, either that or we're going to have to get him a booster for his internet inside the...
There you are. You're back now.
I see High Noon.
Oh, High Noon.
I'm back. Okay, so the second winner, High Noon tin sign, Hawkeye.
Oh, that's sweet.
High Noon bottle opener. High Noon variety pack.
Look at this.
Look at
that
that.
is an
I love the High
awesome
Noons.
one.
And here we go. Another drum roll.
Huh. Danny Douglas, you're going to come back again, brother. We've got
Poor
him hook, line,
Dan.
and sinker by now. Danny does.
Dan's phone is going to start thinking that he works at Central City Liquors. He's going to wake up in the morning. It's going to go, you're 14 minutes from work.
This is the good thing and also the bad thing about not working at the radio station. Because if you worked at the radio station, you'd have to wait 30 days to win again. Now, if you just keep going back, we don't have a moratorium on your winning time. And you could just see that was random.
Yeah, and again, we're at about 15-ish entries, so a 1 in 15 chance to win every single week.
Love it.
Folks,
that is great.
Let's hope we get more, but
absolutely. Folks, don't forget don't forget to go in and go when you make your purchase, hey, I need to enter my name, because I'm sure a lot of people just forget. They just buy and they probably in their car going, oh, I forgot to enter my name.
And I do know, Brian, a couple buddies that were there like on Monday and Tuesday. They fell into that category of walking in and going, hey, by the way, we heard about you on the Rush. And Dana's like, cool. It doesn't mean you weren't here by Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can still enter anytime. You just don't get the deals.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the Confluence IPA and the Stigma, those sales are going to run today through Sunday. If you come Monday, you can still purchase them, but they're going to be back at regular price, which is still better than 90% of the people.
Yeah, save yourself some money, folks. Good stuff. Good stuff,
I
Brian.
love
We'll
it.
get those.
That's really
We'll get those
cool.
specials out on the socials today. We'll get some people in there and take advantage. And we're gonna have another drawing next week. So you never know.
I didn't even tell you what the winners get next week yet.
Okay.
Oh, he froze up again.
He froze.
This is like when Ryan. This is like when. Oh. Yeah.
Can you hear me again?
There you are.
Yes,
there you
we got you.
Can you? Hey, all right. God, technology. My staff has said, will you get something to like set your phone on so you're not just all over the place? And I go, guys, I literally have nothing. So if I need to get a tripod or an internet booster or something, please help me. I can purchase it and get it done. I just am technology stupid and don't know what I need to get.
We do need an internet booster in there.
Most of the time, it works great. I mean, this is not. So what? So the deal next week, you were getting ready to tell us.
So the winners next week from the drawing will each get a $25 Central City gift card.
Ooh.
So we will draw 2 next week, and they will come in, see the Todd Father or Dana or whoever, and we will have a $25 gift certificate for them next week.
There you go, folks. Free
grab you
money
that-
next week.
Grab you that shooter of Don Julio.
All right, Brian. We're gonna let you go, man.
Look at that's a great freeze right
It
there.
is- it's a
Brian,
good freeze
good
frame.
luck. Good luck with the soccer team, man. And I mean this. Like what we're gonna do one of these times is we should have a watch party. We should all show up at a game sometime and support you and the boys. That'd be see you in your element. Hope you heard.
Yeah, I think he heard you. We'll take him out.
Bye, Brian. Hope you can still see us, buddy.
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
Man, those are good deals. Folks,
Great
don't
deals.
sit on these. And again, only Thursday through Sunday. You've got the THC drinks. You've got the Confluence. You got the Busch Light Apple.
Des Moines IPA. Going to save a couple bucks on Des Moines IPA. The Stigma THC 4-pack, you're going to save $3 on that. Pints of Smirnoff for $4.99. Yeah, the Busch Apple, I'm with you. I think I've had one. Too sweet for me.
You know, I don't
But
like
boy, they're
tomato
popular.
in my beer. I'm not going to like an apple in my beer. I've seen it on the shelves. I'm like, yeah, that's just not for me.
Yeah, bloody beer.
Yeah.
Or and then they actually make one. Doesn't Budweiser make like they call it something?
The Clamato or
Is that,
the,
yeah. Is
Yeah.
it Budweiser that makes that one? Anyway, not that
It might be.
I don't mind the tomato juice in a beer. I'm okay. That doesn't ruin a beer for me. But the Busch Apple was never my thing. The Fireball bucket of shooters. The number of places I've seen those things, man.
They're everywhere. It's
Yeah.
just like Fireball. I actually have a shooter sitting on my desk at work, and I'm like, everybody's like, "Will you drink?" I go, "No, I got this like at a golf tournament because they were handing it out." And I just I have it right there for like doomsday. It's like, well, if I need to have a shot of Fireball, I've got it right here. That's just like pure sugar, it seems like to me.
Yeah.
It's a sweet, hot. I don't even know if it's a whiskey. They call
the
it
number
whiskey,
of times, though, I've been at a golf event, and the girl comes up, and one of the guys is like, "Round of Fireball?" Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Damn. You going to watch the draft tonight?
No.
Not at all?
No. No interest. No interest.
Well, in your first pick's not even going to be at the draft. He's going to be in Miami with,
which I would hope sets a trend. I hope that in the future more and more guys go, I'm going to be a part of the Shield charade for the next 10 years of my life. I'm going to spend this day with my family and friends. I do hope we get one of those great moments. Like, remember when the kid sneezed and blessed himself and then thanked himself for blessing himself? Have you ever seen that video?
So bless me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Literally.
Does the NFL pay those guys to be there? That's probably an incentive to get them to go, well, you want me in there? It's going to cost you $100,000.
I don't know.
I could see that happening. Going, okay, if you want me there, you're going to have to pay me to be there.
Did you know, we were talking the other day about those military homecoming things. Do you know that the NFL pays the military for those?
No.
Yep.
I did not know that. Interesting. Cool stuff. I don't know if it... Sure, you're going to pay us? All right.
Sure. And also, don't forget about, because now it's getting to be grilling season, propane, the cheapest propane in town. Everything at Central City Liquors, dude. Everything you're going to find there is going to save you some dollars. So if you're running low on propane, need a new propane, go hit up the boys at Central City Liquors. Save yourself a few dollars that way as well, and then take advantage of one of those sweet deals. So your name in the gift card in the gift bucket, and you might end up with a $25 gift card if Dan Douglas doesn't win both of them next week.
Yeah, Dan, you prize hog.
That's great. I was thinking about our knife throwing guy yesterday too. About that's a great example, Trav, of how things have changed. We would have never been able to have him on at the old place until Ironside paid for a $9,000 advertising schedule. Then we would have been able to have a fun interview. But now that we're able to do this, we're able to reach out to him and go, "Hey, that was cool. You guys want to come on?" So I don't know. I thought of that yesterday, like, oh, that's something we could use as an example of how things are so much different now. Because that's how that would have gone down, right? We would have had that interview, and the door would have opened at 8:00, and it would have been sales manager and general manager. "Oh, listen, we need you guys to stop doing that. You can't be giving this stuff away for free." Was it a fun interview that our listeners liked? That doesn't matter because he didn't make any money.
Stop giving away our airtime.
Stop giving away our airtime.
And by the way, we beat the local media to the punch. Keith or Kent, our local lawyer said,
"Yeah, you shouldn't have outed him. Shouldn't have outed him."
I didn't give his last name. Sorry,
you're probably getting sued.
Probably getting sued. It is the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Start spreading the news, cause it's time to buy booze, and there's only one place to be. You can see all your friends, the good times never end, unless you're just loitering. It's Central City, we can make your dreams come true. No guarantee your dreams will come true. Central City, all this booze is waiting for you. Look at all this booze.
Hi, Hi, Noel from Fiscus Jewelers. Thinking about popping the question? Take their breath away with a diamond you can trust. Rare and forever natural diamonds. Thoughtfully selected and pre-screened using advanced technology. If you don't see exactly what you're looking for, we'll custom design it together. Our experienced team is here to help you create something truly meaningful. And let's not forget about the guys. We proudly offer the largest selection of men's wedding bands around. Fiscus Jewelers, your jeweler for life.
Boy, howdy, we love spring. Flowers, nature coming alive, pollen, bugs, rain. Wait a second, those last three things aren't great. If only my Volvo had new wiper blades, engine air filter, and cabin air filter treated with FrigiFresh. Wait a third, that's the fresh spring package available at Willis Volvo Cars for 20% off retail during the month of April. I better go online to Willis Volvo Cars to schedule my appointment, and you should too.
Hey Iowa Lottery fans, it's Kyle Larson. High Limit Racing is returning to Iowa for 2 races in June. And you can win a chance to meet me, tour the pits, and watch the action from a VIP suite at Davenport Raceway or Shelby County Speedway in Harlan. Plus, score exclusive race day merchandise. Just enter your non-winning Diamond Dollars scratch tickets into the Iowa Lottery VIP Club for your chance to win. It's free and easy to join, so enter before May 4th and we'll see you at the track.
Your edge with Body Armor Sports Drink. Bold flavors, electrolytes, and hydration that goes the distance. Grab Body Armor before the grind, during the game, and after the win. Body Armor Sports Drink. Hydration that's real and better for you. Pick up Body Armor Sports Drink on your next grocery store run or convenience store trip.
Back to the rush. Strong opinions, weak filters, and just enough sense to stay on the air. It's the Rush Radio Show, powered by Willis Automotive.